Hello everyone, welcome to our Tech Tuesday tutorial number 80. Today we explore Google Classroom's Gradebook and how to reuse Google Quiz questions. So the Gradebook is live, and if you were to open up one of your classes, I'm opening up a junk class here, you'll see you have a fourth tab in the top called Grades. If you open that up, you'll see your assignments listed. Any assignments that are past due that are graded will have missing there. Any assignments that have no grade whatsoever will have NA at the top for the class average. And if you see any blanks here, it's because the assignment either has no due date or the due date hasn't gotten there yet. So for example, this one is due October 10th. This one has no due date. The gradebook is fairly basic right now. You can do a few things here. You can sort by last name or first name. You can see your class average. You can see the overall average for that student. And if you pay a little bit of attention, you can see the category that the grades are in. This is in daily grades, this is in quizzes, and these are not categorized yet. You can also see the due dates across the top. You need to pay attention to some interactive elements in the gradebook. One, if you click on the name, it will take you to an overview of that student, and you'll see all of their grades, what's been turned in, what's been returned with the grade, what's missing, and things like that. It's important to note that when a student submits work to you, you get the item in, even after you grade it. Let's say you come in here and I got something back from them and I give them a 50. Then it saves it, but it's still listed as a draft. In fact, all green items are listed as draft. That means that the student doesn't get that feedback or the grade until you release that grade. That allows you to then go in there and grade an entire class's assignments and maybe curve things or do whatever else you might need to before you release those grades. To release grades, you can do them individually by clicking on the kebab and choosing to return it. You can also use the kebab at the top in the header and choose to return all of them that have been graded. That makes it a lot easier. Note that if you click on the kebab for an individual grade, you can view that submission itself and you can see it that way. The best way to grade things is still probably to go to the assignment itself by clicking on the assignment at the top here or finding it in your classworks, and going in here for each one of them and grading them individually. So when you come in, you can then see what's been turned in and get a really good look at the assignment before you grade it. So yeah, pay attention to these little pull downs. They let you do different things. You can edit the assignment, delete it, return all, same way with the grades, right? You can return them or view their submissions. Now, categories. How did I get those categories? Those categories are not editable here and you can't set them up. And to be honest, if I had a complaint here, I would say I wish I could color code these categories so I could easily see what's a daily grade, what's a quiz without having to look at all that. So I'm going to click on the gear up at the top, scroll down, and under grade calculation, I can choose the grading system, category, total points, or no overall grade whatsoever. I can show that to the students or not. That just shows them if they can see their running average. And then I can set up categories and add more categories and add the percentage here. Everything has to add up to 100%. It'll tell you how much percentage you have left remaining too, just to make the math easy. So the second big update is with quizzes. Two things: you can pull in questions from other quizzes and you can explore a locked mode with quizzes. So if you click on create and choose a new quiz assignment, give it a name, assign a category if you want, choose points, everything else. Before you hit assign, you need to actually make that quiz, right? So you can go in here and choose to edit this blank quiz. And as you're editing this, one of the types of questions you can use here is import questions. So if you click on import question, you can show quizzes that you've used in the past. And then I can come in and choose which questions to bring in, or all of them. So sure, let's bring in just these 3 and import those questions. Boom. Now, this is pretty awesome because this means that, it comes in with the quiz and the answer key and everything. This means you can actually generate, possibly in a team drive, a question bank quiz and pull them in, or multiple question bank quizzes, maybe question banks based on standard or based on overall theme and topic, and then put those into a team drive and be able to pull those questions in, and everybody could just pull in questions as they need them. So it's pretty slick. So once you get your quiz set up as you like it, you can then choose to use locked mode. That's the second thing. Click on the settings at the top and go to the quizzes tab, and you'll see that you now have the option to do locked mode. Lock mode basically locks down their browser so that they can't leave their browser or leave the tab while taking the quiz. In order for this to work, you have to do this on a managed Chromebook, which means it has to be part of a G Suite system, and they had to have paid for the management license, which most schools have. So if in doubt, ask your tech folks about that. And if you turn on lock mode and they're on a Chromebook, a managed Chromebook, and they're taking the quiz there, they will not be able to leave that page. There are 2 more features that are coming soon that are currently in beta, and I'll put the link to the beta application below in the video description. The first thing is grade sync with your student information system. Currently, Google is working with Infinite Campus and Capita Sims, but they are adding more systems to that. Again, that's beta. The other one is the Classroom Rubric, which will allow you to create your own rubrics inside Google Classroom and apply them to assignments. Look for those to come out of beta in a few months, and I'll do a Tech Tuesday on them when they hit. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it useful. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Heck, why not support us and click that subscribe button? Click on the bell icon to receive email notifications. Leave a comment or an idea for a Tech Tuesday video below. Share this video with your friends, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.